Alright, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today we're going to go strip mining. I have made 4 pickaxes, as you can see, a stone sword, gotten our pork chops, and our torches. And today we're going to go strip mining. Because as you can see, it is currently dark outside, so we are not going out to look for mushrooms today. I have not found any animals whatsoever, but I'm hopeful that in the future there will be more animals. I do not have my hoe up down with me. I'll go get it later. I'm hopeful that in the future we can find more animals, but it looks like there's only those pigs and that I killed and the wolves. So today we're going to go strip mining, and we're going to keep going down this path until we find a lava pool, and then we'll save that for our obsidian making later on. My goal is to get obsidian, but we do have to find a diamond pick beforehand. I know you can mine it with an iron pick, but it takes like 2 minutes to break it, so don't want to do that. Alright, let's keep going. So honestly, since we're pretty much not doing anything but going in a straight line until we find diamond or something else, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this channel. I am very close to my 1,000 subscriber goal, which does allow me to put ads on the channel. And I really wanted to talk about, I did put out a poll recently of, where I should put ads, and a lot of people said put them at the end. And I'm like, alright, I would do that. Put them at the end of the video rather than the beginning, because a lot of people have said that mid-rolls, even though they're good because people have to watch them to continue watching the video, I have too many people who just watch the first like 10 minutes of my video and never actually make it to the end. So it is kind of tempting to put the mid-rolls in there instead of, at the very end. But in all honesty, I really don't want it to lose viewership over, just a few mid-roll ads, so I will respect the poll, but if anybody else had any options, like if anybody else has done mid-rolls before and knows that there's a non-annoying way to put them in, like I do like those ads that you can skip. So I wanted to know if because everyone knows there's those 6-second ads you can't skip, there's those 15-second ads you can't skip, but then there's those 15-second ads that you can watch for like 6 seconds and then skip. So I really wanted to know if I could choose or not choose, because it's like, I really, as someone who watches YouTube, the ads that you can skip are the best, because not only is the 6-second ad not the 6-second ad's probably the best one, because obviously it's only 6 seconds. So like if it's a 6-second ad and then it's done, or it's a 6-second ad, the first 6 seconds of 15 to 1 minute ad, then I do think it is good to put those in the middle of the video, because I mean it's just 6 seconds. You can literally check your phone for those 6 seconds and then continue watching like I do. So I mean it's not like that intrusive. But I don't know what people's viewing other tastes are. I don't think the 6-second ads are that bad. I just think that the ones that aren't skippable and they're like 15 seconds or more are the annoying ones. But I don't know. I just wanted to get people's takes on it. Comment down below if you have a similar issue. Like you don't like watching ads in the middle of the videos in general. In case I'll just put them either at the beginning or the end. Most likely the end though. Man, did they change Y11? So I feel like I'm gonna look up after I'm done here, and I'm basically gonna be really stupid, because it's gonna be like, oh, Y11 isn't a thing anymore. 21.5 made it so that now you can only get deep rock diamond. Which case I'll be sad, but I mean, what can you do about it? So I guess to fill this empty void, does anyone know if, in the comments, does anybody know what the trials are? I know they're waves. Waves of mobs spawn if you, like, don't, because there's, like, a bunch of monster spawners. And you have to put torches on the monster spawners to stop the mobs from, you know, free-flowing in. But does anybody know if, like, it's, like, got a special ring to it? Like, I know the mobs get harder. I know they start wearing, like, chainmail and iron armor. And I know they can take your weapons and use them against you. But I don't know if, for example, like, the mobs can, like, have special abilities, like skeletons come in riding horses instead of just regular skeletons and whatnot. Also, I do think I figured out why certain ores give you experience. Like, have you ever noticed when you're mining, coal, redstone, and lapis will give you experience, but diamond won't? Iron doesn't, gold doesn't. I think diamonds, they don't give you experience. I think diamonds are the only exception to this, but I do believe, actually, I think diamonds do give you experience. No, diamonds do. Emerald does as well. So has anybody ever noticed that there's some ores that give you experience, but others don't? So if you think about it, when you smelt an ore, you get experience from converting raw iron to an iron ingot. But you can't do that with redstone, lapis, diamond, and emerald because they just give you you don't have to smelt it. So I think what the experience is giving you the experience for the, is giving you experience for, yeah, like, see, like, look here, experience. But for the copper, I didn't get experience because I don't need to smelt lapis to get it. I just get lapis no matter what, but I had to smelt the raw copper to get copper ingots. So I think the experience you get for breaking an ore is the same as you would get from, you know, smelting an ore. So they do that for all the non-smeltable ores because you're not going to get experience for getting the ore material, but if you have to smelt, for example, iron, copper, or gold in a furnace, then you get experience for getting the raw items. So I think that is the interesting thing about experience. I think the experience is based on if you can smelt it, you get the experience from smelting. If you don't have to smelt it, like for diamond and emerald, for example, and coal, then you can just, you know, get the experience from mining it. And I think that's a pretty clever way to do it. I only just thought about this like 5 minutes ago when I was mining a big copper vein, and I was like, you know, I just mined a big coal vein and I didn't get any, and I got a bunch of experience. I went up like 2 levels. But then when I did the copper vein, I was like, I'm not getting any experience out of this. And then I was like, but if I smelt it, I'll get the experience. And that's probably how it works. Or it's just like a pattern they just wanted to give experience with some ores but not others. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a shower thoughts moment, but it's Minecraft and I'm not really doing anything besides just finding all the ores except for the ones I want. Like, yeah, iron's great and all, but like, it's not diamond, and I need diamond to get to the nether, so it's kind of useless, not gonna lie. I also need redstone. Redstone's good because I need automated stuff, but also I want to use copper doors. I'm gonna have to go the other direction at some point. I'm probably actually gonna have to do the other direction because this one's not leading to anything. I mean, I found lapis, but at the same time, it's like, lapis ain't the best thing I need right now. Like, lapis is needed for enchantment, and I do need enchantment at some point, but like, I don't know. I was hoping for more than just, you know, lapis. But whatever. At least I found 3 iron veins, that's nice. Chunks of iron. Like it or not, I'm gonna need iron, a lot of iron at some point. Alright, well, we burned through all of our coal, not coal, torches. And we found 3 iron veins, a copper vein, a lapis vein, and a coal vein. So, you know, not great, especially for Y11. How Y11 is supposed to have like the most diamonds. I'm gonna do some research after this video and figure out, is Y11 actually have the most diamonds, or is that just an urban legend at this point? I mean, it was always a myth until someone actually mathematically proved it, but like with an ore scanner mod. But I don't even think it was an ore scanner mod. I think it was just a freaking hack. Like he hacked into the game just to see if he could find a cheat code. And there are many cheat codes. Y13 was redstone and Y11 was diamond. I think Y4 was emerald. Back when Y4 was like 4 above bedrock. But it all does depend on emeralds, because emeralds can only be found in certain biomes. I don't know if they can anymore. I don't know if it's changed. It probably has, but you know, it used to be a thing that you could only find emeralds on Y4 and mountain biomes, because emeralds would only spawn so far down. Now, has that changed? I don't know. I don't know if it's changed. I would like to know. I would like it to not change so I can continue to use Y11 and Y13, but I don't know. It's hard to know if something's changed, because I don't know what's happened in 21.5. Other than trials, I have no idea what happened. There could be space pigs for all I know. A whole new dimension. I don't think a whole new dimension. I feel like I would know that. I feel like Minecraft wouldn't make that a secret if they added another dimension, because that's literally all anyone wants them to add, is another dimension. They want new bosses like the Warden, and they want new dimensions. Now, has anyone actually given Minecraft new dimensions? Well, the Deep Dark would probably be a good dimension. Twilight Forest is also a pretty good one. But no one's actually given them exactly what people want. No one said like, hey, could you add a dimension in the game with a new boss similar to the end? Because the end is the end. But that doesn't have to be the only thing. Like, can there be like a biome in the Nether where the Wither spawns naturally? Because even though the Wither spawns in the game, it's kind of like a thing that people had to figure out. I don't know, it'd kind of be useful if you could do it so that you don't have to figure out, and it just spawns naturally in the wild. I don't know. Wishful thinking, I guess. Man, there are no sheep. Because I'm going to have to go outside to get wool, unless they've gotten rid of that recipe too. I don't think they have. I think you can still make string out of wool out of 4 pieces of string, but I don't know. I don't know what they've taken out of the game. They may have taken out a bunch of stuff. Is this a desert? Ow. Is this a desert? Is this a desert that just borders the snow biome? What is this? Is this like, this is a snowy desert. Okay. Ooh, there's polar bears. Polar bears. There's ice over there. Oh, I like polar bears. Polar bears is so much fun. I do need sugarcane for paper. I don't like how the Enderman's right there, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, let's get you. Okay. Oh, it's already turning dark. Shoot. I gotta make it back? I don't know. Shoot. I went out too long. I went out too long and didn't get enough. Didn't get what I was looking for. I was looking for mushrooms. I got some seeds and I got sugarcane, but I gotta get back. Oh boy, I gotta get back. I do not have enough for the phantoms. That is the #1 mob in the night now. Like, creepers used to be the most scary mob to come across, but now phantoms are the worst. Because you have to be good with a bow, and you also have to have a shield. I don't have a bow, and I don't have a shield. Well, we made it back home. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we got 21 iron, 49 lapis. Some more coal for torches, I'll take that. Let's do this, and then we'll use the next two for another pickaxe. Let's see if we got any more wheat. Alright, we have enough seeds for now. We have enough for bread. That's nice. I'll continue to use my last 2 pieces of food before I do bread, but it is nice that we have bread so we don't have to worry about dying now. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I was gonna check if Y11 is the most... Stupid ad. I wanted to check if Y11 still good for diamonds. Yes. Oh, that was 2024. When did 21.5 come out? 121.5 Minecraft update. That was March 2025. But Y11 is still the most common thing. Okay, so it doesn't... Okay, so it's still most common. It just... I guess I... It's that meme where you mine a strip mine and all the ores are around you, but you never see them because they're right around where your strip mine is. That's what's happening to me right now, probably. Do I have time? People like these things. I'll just go for it. I'm gonna go another direction for a little bit and see if I can find something. I think I'll just do four cycles, and we'll see what comes up. We'll see if I can find a diamond mine. What is this? Oh, that is a gigantic cavern. Let's just close that up. Let's close that up. Mine some of this. I hear lava, so I'd assume lava's nearby. Probably in that giant cavern. Watch I find a frickin' underground city. That would be the end of this episode. If I find an underground city, I ain't touching that until I have full diamond armor. Because I know it's in the underground city, and I ain't touching that unless I know I've got everything I need. Alright, one last 5-block section. And I found nothing. Just a bunch of coal and some zombie sounds. That's great. Well, this Y11 section of the map is kind of looking dull, but I do have 2 other directions to go in, and honestly, if I find diamond, I don't care. I'll start a video and say I found some. God damn it. Diamonds are I know emeralds are harder to find than diamonds, but still, it's like, there's a difference. Diamonds are still pretty dang hard to find. Like, obviously they're not the hardest because emeralds are harder, but like, you can get emeralds from trading with villagers, so I don't want to hear it. Diamond is still the hardest material to get in the game, and I know netherite is hard too, but diamonds are just so hard to find unless you just happen to find them somewhere. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like it. Comment down below your thoughts on the video. Everyone have a blessed day as always, and of course, as always, toodaloo!